Hi, you guys. We are back with another channel.
Another channel. It's Tammy Janice's channel.
This is Tammy Janice's channel. Are we still doing the trivia or are we doing the live
No,
update?
we're doing live updates.
We are doing live
Do you want to
updates.
sit next to me, Joey?
I am sitting next to you, see?
We'll put it on the table so we can both be in. We'll put it on top of the garbage can. It'll fit us both
Okay.
in. How are we doing this?
Hi,
Joey?
you
I wanna
guys.
both be in it. Sit next to me, bro.
Wait, let me tell my story and then you can tell
I want
yours.
to be in it together, though.
Okay. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, McTammy here.
Hi, Chewy here. And we are doing a life update.
Are you using it as a mirror, Joey?
No. So, is Tammy in the video?
There's a stand behind you.
There is. I know, but the stand is not.
I'm in it now. What about you, Joey?
Hold on a moment. Tammy, why don't you entertain them while I get some?
Hi, Tammy here on Wednesday. Hanging out with Chewy in my living room. And I'm about to eat a bag of sour cream and cheddar chips. And Chewy, I think, is getting something to stand up this iPad so we can both be in it. But if Chewy would just sit next to me, it would be fine, but he doesn't want to. Are you back, Chewy?
Yes, I am. Hi. Okay. Now it should be okay now.
Woo!
There. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, well, go ahead with your life update.
Okay, guys, June 27th, 1981, I was born at Elmbrook Hospital in Brookfield, 7 pounds, 1 ounce.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents were married, and they've been married 48 years, but my mom passed last year. Chewy's parents passed last year. God bless them all in heaven. And then when growing up, I went to Underwood School, like 3 blocks away. Then I went to Whitman Middle School on Center Street. Am I doing okay?
Yeah.
And then I went to Wauwatosa West. I was class of 99. But in 96, I got a job at McDonald's at 15 at $4.25 an hour. Real talk. That's the minimum wage then. $4.25. What is it now? $8.25. And some states are at 15, I believe.
New York is at 15 and Chicago.
God. And so I started McDonald's. Long story short, at 18 years old, they asked me to become a manager. So I asked my parents, can I not go to school and just stick with McDonald's? I know it up and down. I went to college for a semester, full-time from 8 to 3, and worked every day 4 to close. And I was like a walking zombie, and I lost all this weight.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got cancer 5 years ago, stage 4 brain cancer. I was in the hospital a year, had 12 rounds of chemo and a stem cell transplant, and McTammy survived like a hero. Amen, God bless. I'm happy to be alive every day. I am blessed every day I wake up, I'm here. Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
And, what else? What happened? Oh, and then, so I stopped McDonald's, but I applied at Rockies. And I had an interview on Monday. I passed, and they were going to have me do a second interview tomorrow at 2. And Tammy got this. High five.
She got it.
100% with infinity exclamation points.
Because how could you not hire somebody with over 10 years of McDonald's experience?
22.
You know, and she was a manager for 10 years of those.
No, I was a manager for 18 years of it for his crew. And I never had to be a crew trainer or anything. They skipped me ahead from crew person to manager.
Because Tammy kept asking them. Right, Tammy?
They asked me, bro.
Really?
Yes.
Did you also come in on your days off too?
All the time. To get my stuff done because I couldn't get off the floor because Tammy's always on the floor serving customers, working with her crew, and that's why I make team.
When you were a crew, what was your favorite thing to do? What was your favorite
Handing
job?
out.
Really?
Yes.
You didn't.
And
like
we had to make our own soda because we didn't have an automatic.
You didn't like to take orders?
It's okay, but
I love taking the orders. What I used to do at McDonald's was I used to when they did the drive-thru, I would talk with southern accent, like, hey y'all.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was like, hey, how y'all doing today?
I'm eating sour cream and cheddar chips.
I'm having. She just spilled some on the couch.
I got it. I got it, bro.
She's eating Ruffles, and I have
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, and this is my first time trying this stuff right here. It's
Are you
called.
mad about me with this steak?
No,
I'm really worried about that.
I'm not.
Okay.
Because I'm not even. No. Because it wasn't even about that.
5 minutes.
See, I have this. Look. The reason why I bought this was because they have a brand that's the Wisconsin cheddar cheese one, and I like it, so I'm interested in trying the flaming hot
I want to
one.
go to Chris Ron's house because it's early. Can we? Why?
We can't because he's not home.
He is home.
No,
He is. On a work night, he's home.
he's not. Not today. Maybe sometime next week, Cameron, but not this week because we already went on an
Can we go to
excursion.
Jackson?
Yeah, we went on an excursion on this
can't
week
take
already.
Uber to Jackson. We walk. Okay.
It's cold.
How about at 9 to
Okay.
10:30, and then you leave at 11:15?
Yeah, and then I'm over there. Then you're gonna have to walk home by yourself.
That's fine.
Okay. Oh no, it's childproof.
Wait, what time are we going? 9.
At 9:15.
Oh.
Wait.
Tell me what your update.
I will. Hold on. Let me get my snack. You're eating your snack. I gotta eat my snack.
You have to, where? You found the table. He doesn't like leaving.
Let me try. Oh,
Is it good?
yummy.
Talk about your baptism. Talk about your life. Where were you born?
I was born in Valentine, Thailand. But it's spelled Valentine, but ooh, this stuff is hot. But it's pronounced Vientiane. So when people read it, they say Valentine, but it's really Vientiane. Can
I
we
have to
say
ask you another question. What?
say Vientiane?
Being John.
Yeah.
Did I say it?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Valentine, Laos.
Talk more about your story. I told mine really fast.
So we came here I was born in Valentine, Laos.
In 1982,
No, 1992, you guys.
October 12th,
1992.
and he's a Virgo.
No, I'm a Gemini vegetarian.
And I'm a Cancer.
October 12th, so I'm really a Libra.
He's a Cancer that worked at McDonald's and ate every meal there.
What?
Your free meal at McDonald's.
I never had free meal. I had to pay
Half off.
half off.
You get a free meal for working 1 shift.
I know, but I got sick of the number 1, number 2, and number 1,
Well,
number
I gave
2,
everyone half off. I didn't
and-
care what number it was.
and number 10. Yeah, guess what
And
number?
you know why? I don't care about my employees eating all the food they want behind my back or in front of my face.
Why?
Because the manager and the maintenance people steal cases and boxes of food out the door. Coming up in the next McDonald's episode, I'll talk about it.
The seedy side of McDonald's. Wahahaha.
Okay, more.
And then,
Tell them where you work and all that.
wait, the video makes my chin look fat, and I don't like that. There it is. Hi, you guys. So we came here in 1988 when I was about 6 or 7 years old. And then I went to Wisconsin Avenue Elementary School, which is on 27th Street, next to the McDonald's where I eventually will work at on 23rd Street or 22nd Street by the Rave in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So if you know where the Rave is, that McDonald's right next to it. That's where I used to work at.
How long?
And I worked there from 2001 to 2002. And that's why I applied for a job over at McDonald's. I don't know why I wanted to come over there.
In Brookfield?
Mhm.
That's where the other kids want to come. Is
I think, okay, when I worked at that McDonald's over at 22nd and Wisconsin, was so ghetto. It used to be people pass out in the bathroom.
Was there any rivalries?
Not while I was there, but it was just really ghetto. Like people would come and order like.
Is that why you came to Brookfield?
Yeah, people would come and order like $12 worth of food. People will order like $12 worth of food and then just drive off, and then you're stuck there.
Where's the garbage?
Right here, and then you're stuck there, and you have to get the manager to take all the food off. And just sometimes people were just rude or stuff or whatever. So, but I enjoyed the experience because I liked McDonald's. I liked how everything was set up. My cousin Yua used to work there first.
Oh, I forgot to ask you. I know another one of your sisters that worked at McDonald's.
Who?
Cindy.
Yeah.
Cindy Law.
Yeah.
I remember her.
Yep.
Antoine Antu. I have a good memory.
You do.
How is Cindy?
She's doing good. She has a baby now.
How old is she?
1. She just had her.
No, how old is Cindy?
She's about 30 now.
God, she was like a kid when they.
Yeah.
Okay, next, talk about the House of Peeps.
You interrupted my story. I was telling the story and then you interrupted it.
Sorry, babes.
Hi, you guys. We're back with another story. Okay, anyways, where was I at? Okay.
Funny, I lost my hat today for like 3 hours and I was flipping out. I like stripped my bedroom looking for it and I found it.
You really do love that hat. You've been wearing it in every video.
I'm like, I can't start my day without it. It has to be on my damn head at all times.
It just keeps you warm all the time, right?
It's not just warm, it's my favorite hat. So like, I have to wear it. Do I look good in it?
Yes. It just...
And it matches my jacket.
Yep. So anyways, I was working at that McDonald's till 2002. And then
New Berlin.
2003, I went and applied because that was like next to Brookfield Square Mall and... and at that time I was driving and stuff, and
Honey,
what?
when he's coming, he'll say pulling up. That's right.
Okay, and that's when I wait, what did I say? Okay, and that's when we okay, I lost my train of thought. Okay. That's when I realized that there was a lot of Asian people that was working there, and all the teeny boppers from high school. There was a bunch.
And we be down.
At your McDonald's in Moore West. I think I worked on Saturday because that's where mostly a lot of the. When I worked in 2003, it wasn't quote unquote.
All Hmong people.
And the Hmong people made a ghetto.
They were all good workers.
Oh. And then why did you say it was ghetto?
After the Hmong people quit, all the inner city kids take the bus there.
And Tammy loved working with
I
them.
didn't mind. I hired them.
Isn't that wonderful, you
Can
guys?
you get to the House of Peace? I didn't take this long.
I will get to it. Can I tell my story my way?
Yes.
Thank you. So where was I? So I worked at Tammy's McDonald in Moore West. Katie was one of the managers that I worked with. Lyle was there too?
You threw fries at him.
But that was...
He was there. Orlando?
Why do I remember working with him at 124th too?
You didn't work there, did you?
Yes, I did.
Maybe you helped out.
And that's when the fry incident happened. I think they called me over there because they were short.
I don't know.
And Lyle was like a floating
Did
manager.
you know Orlando, Cheryl, Donna?
Yep.
Larry?
Andy was working there. What was another teenage person? Jelly? No, I didn't work there when Jelly worked there. And then I didn't work there when Jasmine was a manager, or even when she worked there. Okay. I didn't work there. I was there.
She got fired.
I was already
She
long.
got fired for stealing.
Who?
Jasmine.
Jasmine?
When I worked with her at Waukesha 18.
Oh, Jazzy.
God bless her. She has a baby now.
Jazzy.
She has a son. Next, go on.
Okay, where was I? Okay, I worked with all the students, and I worked all the way till 2006.
And then New Berlin.
Yeah, and so after work, me and Tammy would kick it at her house.
And you
would
you would watch Monster Jam.
It wasn't Monster Jam, it was Party Monster.
Party Monster. I said it in 2 videos already.
It's the movie Party Monster. It just came out 2004, and Tammy had HBO, and they had it, and
We had every channel.
and it was my
Because
favorite.
Dan worked at Time Warner.
And it was my favorite movie at the time. It stars
And
Macaulay.
we went to the casino.
Tammy, you're keep on interrupting me. My story will never be done.
Okay.
I was quiet during your story. Can you
Okay,
please be
okay.
quiet during my
Yes.
story?
Absolutely.
Thank you, and it will be done in 5 minutes. Thank
I
you.
only took 4.
Anyways, rude.
I wish I was in the camera.
You were in the beginning of it. You were.
Now you took over for 15 minutes.
I'm sorry. Okay, can I finish my story, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm gonna chill.
I'm gonna. Where was I? Okay. So when I was working at McDonald's, I was also working at Krispy Kremes too, and then I also worked at Old Country Buffet. I liked that area. It was almost like a utopian thing. It just was so different from Milwaukee, where I was from.
And you met Nathan.
Yeah, Nathaniel at Krispy Kreme. Hey Nathan, if you're watching this video, hey
Right.
Nathan. Remember to hit share, subscribe to
Comment,
this,
comment,
and comment
and turn on notifications.
and turn on notifications for this channel, which is the Tammy Janice, and make sure you share it with your friends.
Tammy's trying to get 200
Tammy's trying to get 200
by
subscribers
2022.
by the end of this year. Which I think she'll get it because the year just started and she's already at 146 subscribers.
Last video.
So please remember to subscribe. She
Talk
does
about yourself.
she does ranting videos, videos to her mom, videos
Daily
to her
updates.
brothers, daily updates.
Dumpster videos.
Sometimes we'll get a dumpster video here. We'll have more.
TikToks.
It's too cold to be in the dumpsters.
TikToks. McDonald's videos.
So it's just or vlog. We're doing a lot of vlog, and we finally need to go to the beach, which we never got to do last summer because somebody didn't feel like.
12 days of summer.
I never got the beach video.
Me either, but now we lost more weight, so we'll look good in this spring.
We were
And
we
talk
were
about our weight.
we were supposed to do a beach video.
Our weight is about our updates. Talk about our weight.
I gained weight, and I don't want to talk.
He
about
weighs 189, and I weigh 162.7.
Okay, let me finish my story. And so that was at McDonald's. And then after that, I worked at the House of Peace. I started March of 2007, and
Krispy Kreme and Kentucky Fried Chicken.
those are obsolete because I didn't work there too long. I want to forget those places. It wasn't that great. The people weren't
You
that
like
great.
McDonald's better.
McDonald's was a big experience because
My
that's
first job.
yeah, it was a good experience because it lets you know a lot of people was like you have really good customer service skills, and that's very key. Like if you're a teenager, you're starting out, and you want to get to be less shy, you just work at McDonald's, and it'll. What's the matter?
I'm just dropping them.
And it'll really introduce you to like really talk with people and teamwork, and it's all about like getting up early, work preparation, teamwork. What else did you learn at McDonald's? I said teamwork, okay? And what
Teamwork
else?
makes dream work. Team means together.
And you get to make your own money when you're 14. Isn't that wonderful?
No, they are at 16.
So no more 14, even if you get
'Cause
a
you can't drop fries. At 14 and 15.
14 and 15, you're not allowed to go next to the hot grease because
Did you work there when they had that?
no, I was there when all the 14, 15-year-olds
I
were
dropped my own
working.
fries at 15 because the manager's sitting in the office.
Yeah.
And I don't want to run out of fries.
And Tammy also made her own apple pies, right, Tammy?
Yeah, from scratch.
And she would dip it in the
Oh, and I make quesadillas.
And I was one who invented the McCoffee drink because remember I used to make McCoffee drinks all the time. I used to use the espresso machine with the coffee machine and put whipped cream on top.
Strong.
And they were super strong. I was like, I wish McDonald's would make coffee.
I'm screwed.
And why? I'll let you borrow my lighter. No, not in the house.
I'm gonna take a couple drinks like I usually do.
Not in the house.
Yes, I am.
No.
Not on the video, but after.
No smoking in the house, please. So, I also worked at the House of Peace. I've been there when I first started there. The manager name was Miss Sherry Sheets Howard, and she's wonderful because she was very patient with me. And it was my first time working in the inner city on 17th and Walnut. And I was very scared to talk to a lot of people because people would come in there for services and they would be drunk in the morning time. At 10 o'clock, 10 a.m., they would always be drunk with a huge attitude and screaming at nobody that was there. And so I had to learn to really hold my own and really, just really hold my own and control the space that I'm in while yet being professional and helping people out. And the first 2 years was very trying, and then the third year I got comfortable with it. And so did Tammy.
Let's both be in it now, at the end.
And then, I worked there all the way until
Now.
2022, which is right now. I'm still over there. It's still the COVID time, so we're running it.
Tammy's gonna work at Rockies.
And we're running it out of the garage area, so people still have to call in to make a clothing appointment. And it's from 1 to 3 in the afternoon. And you could be up to 30 minutes late, but if you're 30 minutes late for the last appointment, then you will have to reschedule. And the only requirement you need to have is your ID and a bag to carry your clothing in. And then, what else? Yeah, and then we also have a food pantry there.
And Tammy will listen to the video.
You do need to live within the 05, 06, or 33 zip code in order to receive food there, but because of the...
I can't?
You can. Because of the COVID, we've opened it up to all zip codes.
Did they ask you for your ID?
Yes, you do need to have...
So you're living the right zip code?
The first time, you do need to have your ID.
53226, they accept?
Yes.
Wow.
We're accepting all zip codes from anywhere, as long as you're still in the Milwaukee County. Are you still considered Milwaukee County in Wauwatosa? So then you're eligible. But if you live in Waukesha County, you have to go...
I like doing online shopping. With you.
Yes.
That's my favorite.
So where was my... Sorry. And
Sorry.
And so in 2001, my dad passed.
Not in 2001.
In
2021.
2020, yeah. 2020 in August, right after the pandemic started, my father passed away in August.
This is a long-ass video.
And then
How long is it, bro?
we had his funeral in September. And then my mom passed away
6 months.
in 2021 of what year? What
This
month?
Last year?
Yeah, this year. 2021 starting in January.
And my mom was March 31st, 2020. She's buried at a veterans park in Union Grove, maybe. And my dad's gonna be buried on top of her. And I want to visit her again soon on March 28th, 2022.
So Tammy and I might take the bus to go visit her mom.
No, it's too far.
We can still take
It's
the bus.
45-minute drive.
It's okay.
My dad will take us.
We can still make it there.
Who will Brian?
Yeah, Brian Janice. So anyways, my mom passed away, and I was really lucky to be there with her because when they said that she was very sick, I threw all my stuff in the car, and I drove right over there, and I went in, and I sat next to her, and I was with her for the 4 days, and she passed away on the 5th day. And a lot of my siblings, I had 2 sisters that lived in Korea, so I had them call them so they could say goodbye to my mom. And I was happy to be there with her, holding her hand, letting her know that everything was okay. Because she had 13 kids, and at least somebody needed to be there with her in her final hour. And I was happy that she allowed me to be that what's that?
You stepped up?
And I was happy to be that person to hold her hand and be with her. And at the end, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, to know when you left this earth, to know that you were loved and you're not alone.
True, I can't hear any more of this.
But now, and right after she passed away, I didn't allow myself to grieve because I had a whole bunch of siblings that were still depending upon me to be strong. And so you know, everybody deals with
Your
grief.
mom would want us to be friends.
Everybody deals with grief in a different way.
My
And
mom
my.
too.
Tammy, can I finish my video, please?
I want to be in it.
You will be.
I talked for 3 minutes. You should go for 20.
No, I didn't.
Chewy updates.
No, I told you we were doing life updates.
Go ahead.
Why didn't you do it? Your
I did. I talked about my school and my
you
work.
you didn't go into details
I should've.
like I
I
did.
can do it after you.
Yeah. So, anyways, where was I at before I was
You
interrupted?
met Tammy on June 21st and you lost like 40 pounds.
And then me and Tammy reconnected at Rocky
After
Rococo's.
4 years.
And I was a little apprehensive too, but I was like, Tammy, let's just meet up just because we're old friends and let's reminisce about our parents and
Tell them
stuff
how long
like that.
it's been.
And
Tell them how long it's been we've been friends.
it's been 19 years. I met her in 2003. And
At McDonald's.
at McDonald's.
And you kicked it.
And I kicked it. And it's been 19 years, and
Angelina's 19.
and I also have another friend too. Her name is Erin Cavanaugh. And I also have another friend, Bridget Rush. She's one of my really good friends.
She's my Facebook friend.
She works with me at.
Hi guys. I'm just chilling over here waiting. It's way over there. The camera.
Oh,
Hi guys, I'm just bored and waiting. Go ahead, Jewel.
hi you guys. Welcome
It
back.
would be better if both this one.
And then, yeah, me and Bridget just had a really strong connection. I always wish the best for her because she's such a sweet person. We just connect right away, and it was just like we became instant friend. You know how you just have a really good friend and you both just
How
connect?
long is it, bro?
It's almost done. Give me 2 more minutes,
It's like
please.
20 minutes probably. Okay.
Can you please give me 2 more minutes without any interruption? Thank you. So, anyways, me and Bridget just really hit it off. She's one of those wonderful friends. And even though we don't see each other for a long time, I know when we see each other again, it'll be like no time has ever passed. And that's what a real friendship is. No matter how long you go in between seeing each other,
Put on my makeup, I know.
when you reconnect again, you pick up right back where you started from, and that's wonderful. And Erin, she is a great friend too. She has her own set of
Your baptism.
she has her own set of problems, just like I have my own set of problems. Everybody has problems.
Me too. Make Tammy has a lot of problems.
No, Tammy's a perfect child.
I'm an angel in disguise. You know that song by Brandy?
Yeah, angel in disguise she was. Okay, let me just finish my. And then I also want to talk about my baptism. This year I found God
I watched this 4 times tonight.
due to the fact that I was at my lowest, and I just didn't know what to think. My family was being distant because we had all gone through that thing with both my parents having passed away. And, you know, I didn't want to be a burden on anybody. So I felt like I couldn't reach out to anybody in my family because we've all gone through the same thing and everybody was strong. And I didn't want to be the only one that was weak, reaching out to everybody. So I kept it all inside, and it really just, you know, I needed to reevaluate sometimes, and then it got to the point where I just thought that I was giving up on everything. You know, at a point in your life, you compare yourself to your
I'm not watching because you were doing it all the time.
when you're come to a certain age in your life, you compare yourself to your peers, and if you're not
Siblings.
your siblings and your peers. Peers are people who are in the same age range as you. You guys grew up together, but everybody's owning houses and doing this and going on extravagant vacations. And it felt like I was just stuck in one place. But you know what? Once I really tried to lose it all, that's when I heard the voice of God saying, Chua, you have so much blessing and so many people care for you. Like, are you really going to throw everything away? All the blessings that you've received, are you really going to throw that all away? Is it worth it?
I am not watching this.
is it worth it? And that's when I finally came to my aha moment, and I finally saw, like, you know what? God was always there for me.
100%.
He was there. He was there those times when I was kicking with Tammy and I had to walk home. There were even times when I walked home from my place bar, and that's pretty far from where
You did?
Yeah. Remember that
The
was
buses didn't run?
No, because it was after 2 o'clock. The buses stopped
You only
running.
spent the night here.
No, that was before I kicked it over here. I used to kick it over there. That was before we got rides and all that stuff. And then I used to kick it over there, and the buses stopped running, so I would have to walk home. So I
The
walked.
north?
Yeah, to 46 and North. So it would be
You
like,
took Uber.
they didn't have Uber back in the day. They had taxis, but I didn't want to pay like
Okay.
$60 for a
Next
taxi or
one.
something. And then, wait, where was I before you interrupted me again?
Group of friends. You can relate to them.
Oh, finding the Lord. That's where I was at. Okay. And you know that those times where I kicked it with Tammy and I got tipsy, and
He just texted me. What does it say?